Friday morning, 2-minute drill time here at 105.5 WDHA on the Morning Jolt. Chris Swendeman and I were talking before we came on the air. We both think the Jets are going to take Denver and maybe perhaps easily. On the other hand, the Giants are going to have their hands full with the Dolphins.
This is going to be an absolute slaughter of epic proportions. Miami is like a track meet. They're calling them the greatest show on surf, Jim. And there's a reason for that. Their offense, I mean, you saw the Giants get manhandled by Seattle. What is Miami going to do to them? Miami might put up 80 this week.
How did we get from a playoff appearance and the coach of the year to this disastrous mess?
It's a rudderless ship, no leadership. That's your problem. There's no self-policing in the locker room. And I don't think the Evan Neal situation that came out earlier this week, I don't think you would have seen that happen last year. And I think last year, if this did happen, he'd already be packing his bags for another team.
Yeah, note to Evan Neal, you will never win an argument like that with the fans. It's just not going to happen. Keep your mouth shut. Just say we need to do a better job and move on. Speaking of moving on, Billy Eppler from the Mets, just a few days after his name was on the press release saying that we're making a change with Buck Showalter, Eppler out as general manager of the Mets. I'm not really surprised there.
No, I think they're gonna clean house and just start over. I think the new management just wants to bring in all their own team members, their own GM, their own coach, and now it's Epler's name on the press release saying he's leaving instead of signing it. So just change the names around for Mets management right now.
And consider me very surprised that the Rays not only were swept, but they were swept at home.
This was a team that was on an epic trajectory early on in the season, Jim. And then they had that nonsense with Wanda Franco later on, and they just seemed to slide after that. And that's got to be one of the most epic, like crushing losses in playoff history.
And speaking of epic, and we'll go back to football for a second, 49ers Dallas this weekend. This could be a tremendous matchup. You got two of the best teams in the league. They score points. They don't give up a lot of points. I'm really looking forward to this game.
I am too. I'm really excited. Two iconic franchises that have gone toe-to-toe over the years and had some epic matchups. And I think this is going to be another one in the long history between these two franchises.
And that's your 2-minute drill Friday morning here at 105.5 WDHA on the Morning Jolt. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Jim. Have a great weekend. Talk to you next week.